Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. A little bit high, maybe. And we're underway. That one is upstairs. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. There's a strike, 95 of that one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
3-2.
He goes down looking. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Inside. And that's ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is Springer. He's got it. 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Aaron Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Junior.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just misses. Full count, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead one, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Rogers Center. So here's the lefty, Max Fried.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Next offering is outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a pitch. Misses outside, and the count is even 2-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it's into the gap, and it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
And the batter is George Springer. Another solid power season. And the first offering is not close. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger under this one. And there's one down.
Batting third, first baseman.
Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Vladimir
This team,
Guerrero
Chris, not
Jr.
one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play, and hope that they can find those holes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. First offering, and it just misses. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And the batter now, Davis Schneider, in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses. 1-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging. 1 away.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Now here is Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second.
Shortstop Anthony Volpe.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. Got an order, go the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
Max Fried will go to work. And that one is inside, ball 1. That misses. Now 2-0.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 7th. Second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed
One
there.
ball, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runner at first with 2 away. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strike.
That just misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished Little up and in just on the edge.
2-2.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Freed out of the stretch, fires. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Esquera collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
here's
for
the rookie
Yankees,
catcher, J.C. Esquera.
Number 25.
Esquera, in his rookie season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Gosman back to work. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
Close
No,
one,
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there. And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Goldie batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And Goldie goes deep. His 9th homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bellinger up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Caught him looking for the K. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, out towards left center. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside.
1-1.
The changeup missing. 2-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is low for ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one upstairs.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And a curve misses outside. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1 strike.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
That's a ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Judge waits. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Judge rips that one. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Man at second.
That's out the corner.
Just missed. In there at the knees for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Stanton up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. And a foul ball. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez. He makes the grab. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. And they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Jays did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
There's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering way upstairs. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Late swing fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Here's a 1-2. That's down and in. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Jimenez batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
In the dirt. Schneider, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
Next up for the Blue Jays.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the top of the 5th we go. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for
inning.
Yankees,
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that one missing low.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And another ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. That one fouled hard the other way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this
Now
walk,
batting,
but
number
this is the
25.
point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Escara in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Just blown away in that at bat.
Now
3
batting,
fastballs,
second baseman,
all strikes.
DJ
He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there for strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out to short. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's already homered in this game. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Volpe at second. LeMahieu at first. One gone. Slice the other way and foul. That misses. Now 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Yariel Rodriguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Brule getting loose as well. One out. Runners at first and second. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two on, two outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Clark Schmidt getting ready to go. Hamilton warming up as well. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
In the air, out towards right center. Judge sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero
Jr.
Jr. now 0 for 2 in this one. Close,
No,
but
that's a
called a
ball.
ball. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Yariel Rodriguez gets the ball now.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chisholm in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. The Yankees trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Stanton up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clark Schmidt.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So now it's the
Leading
full-hole
off
hitter,
for
Alejandro
Toronto,
Kirk. He's
designated
already homered here in
hitter,
this one.
Alejandro Kirk.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And a foul ball. Just off the inside edge. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
To the right side, LeMahieu is there. To first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now
That's what a
batting,
good sinker is
left
designed to
fielder,
do. Get a guy to roll
Davis
over a little bit, hit the ball on the
Schneider.
ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
At the plate, Davis Schneider, 1 for 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next,
Now batting,
Miles
the
Straw.
center fielder, Miles Straw.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Foul ball there. Got him.
That's 3.
And 2 away now.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches,
Now
but
batting,
clearly that
second
last one fooled him.
baseman,
He could have been sitting on
Andres
something else
Jimenez.
entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just
outside.
missed. Smoked to the left, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Heineman. He's 2 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that
Fastball.
misses. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Little chopper rolls foul. and delivers outside. Leo Jimenez waiting to hit for Toronto. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Schneider, the runner at third. Jimenez on second. Heineman on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Looking, that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Sandlin. He's been so good against lefties.
For the Blue Jays,
now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Nick Sandlin.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Justin Brule, the left-hander, up and throwing. Smoked on the ground to second. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He is struck out and he is walked. And there's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Now batting,
here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And that's outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. Schmidt back to work. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front
Now
there.
batting,
Just needs
the
to let the ball
right
travel a
fielder,
little more, and his timing will be
George
back on track.
Springer.
Good pitch for the strikeout.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one pushed foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a
Up
lineup to
next
start an
for
inning,
the Blue Jays,
got to be feeling pretty
first
good out there on the
baseman,
mound, because when you think
Vladimir
of just having a
Guerrero
distraction,
Jr.
table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Right side, LeMahieu gets it to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for
We
the
go to the
Yankees,
8th.
second
DJ
baseman,
LeMahieu to
DJ
start it
LeMahieu.
off. First pitch misses. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Fisher getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Paul Goldschmidt now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. And it's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Nabs it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
New York
on
Yankees.
now, Jeff Hartlieb.
Number 64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Jeff
quality pitches
Hartlieb.
out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now,
Leading
Alejandro
off for
Kirk.
Toronto, designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
Let's go. Do it again. Go, Toronto.
Line to left. Gets down, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be
Up
thanks to the
next for
bad
the
jump.
Blue Jays,
Those small moments
left
can be costly.
fielder, Davis Schneider.
And next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Need a base hit here.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Movement in the Yankees pen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And
Ball
misses
two.
inside.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That
Three
misses
balls,
the
two
zone.
strikes.
And now it's filled up 3-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was
Now
hoping he'd get
batting,
ball 4.
center fielder,
Instead, the umpire rings him
Miles
up for the
Straw.
backwards K.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Just
No,
misses
that's
with
a
that
ball.
one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. Flips it, 1 and second, on to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Strong, the runner at first with 2 gone. To third. They take the force out. Third out.
Now pitching
Back
for the Blue
now,
Jays.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Jeff
23.
Hoffman.
And something to be
Jeff
aware of, the long
Hoffman.
ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Yeah, the hard-throwing
Leading off
righty
for the Yankees,
trying to
right
secure
fielder,
these
Aaron
outs
Judge.
against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Yeah, Judge takes a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the
Now batting,
closer.
third
You get
baseman,
that punch
Jeff
out, you get
Sugar
settled in,
Jr.
you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. And that one popped in the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, designated
here
hitter,
is Giancarlo Stanton. That misses off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One strike away. And that's outside. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.